entrepreneurial program focuses on giving startups, a boost. In short, it will give you the tools you will need to enable innovation and growth. In the beginning, there's not always the finances to, maybe look at a full design program, and that is where the entrepreneur program is very beneficial. It gives you the tools to start a business with your idea, giving you the capability of growing this idea into a final product. So the entrepreneur program is a 4-year program that includes 3 experienced SOLIDWORKS and also some cloud-based CAD, collaboration, and project management roles. There's 2 pathways, what we like to call it. You get the startup program or the scale-up program. That's part of the entrepreneurial program. So the startup program is the full 4-year program where you have your first year that is free of charge, with which we gave the basic roles. And then you have a scale-up program. So I will go into a bit more of those differences now shortly. So a startup program is the one where you get your first year for absolutely free. Any additional or advanced roles is 90% discount. So it still makes it worthwhile, especially if you have this type of product when you want to do advanced simulation, or you want to do advanced collaboration with not only internally, but with different companies as well. In your second year on the startup program, you get 70% discount on the total products that you would require. Now, this can be very specific. Here you can choose much more specific products according to your needs or requirements. But again, it can be 3D Experience or SolidWorks products. In your third year, the same principle applies. You can choose your products, but 50% discount on that total. In the fourth year, you are seen as a commercial customer. But the discount percentage can be discussed and can be discussed on an ad hoc basis, depending on what specials or promotions we are running at that stage. Now, where it differs a bit where the scale-up is, your first year is a bit different, and you are in only a 3-year turnaround time, but the same principles applies further. Now, the criteria between the startup and the scale-up is a bit different when it comes to your funding and also the age of the business. Now, of course, to fall under a startup, you have to be at least 3 years old to be able to be eligible for the startup program. So just running through some of this criteria again, on the startup side, you have to have less than $1 million of funding. Now, of course, in South Africa, that is a lot of money. So most of the startups fall comfortably in that slot. So there's no worries about that. Something that you need to keep in mind is that you had to have less than $1 million worth lifetime cumulative revenue. So although, again, it's a very big sum, most of the entrepreneurs we work with or startups that is not a problem at all, and they fall within that bracket. Where the startup, though, is very strict on, your startup needs to be younger than 3 years old. If the business is older than 3 years, but still less than 5 years old, you can look at the scale-up program. So a startup must, though, design a physical product. The purpose of the entrepreneur program is also to enable growth and innovation, but coupled with that innovation is a product that you need to design and market one day. That is where we are quite, we like to have a relationship with our customers, go through the journey with them throughout the 4-year period. On the scale-up program, the same principles, although the figures are a bit different. You have to have less than $5 million worth of funding. Your business needs to be less than 5 years old, like I mentioned, although you can still be eligible for the scale-up, even if it's just a 1-year-old or 2-year-old company. You have to be at least 5 years old. You have to have less than $5 million worth of lifetime cumulative revenue. Again, that works about to $1 million a year. We do not go and look at your finances and what your products did to this point, but there is a systematical method. We look at how the scale-up or the startup program went through the years. So something to mention, the startup program is not eligible for consulting businesses, contractors, or engineering design firms. That's not covered. So there's a few criteria, but again, please reach out to us afterwards and hear if you are eligible for this program.